What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Moneyline Madness episode. I am Matt Cherico, your host here with SEMO Sports. Andy B. What is going on, brothers? How we feeling on this Thursday night?
I'm feeling good, man. Can't complain. It's a small slate tonight, so
small slate,
days, but we're rocking.
Yeah, still looking to make some money for sure. Andy B, what's going on?
Solid game tonight, I guess. I guess a divisional rivalry. Got to be okay with the first place team too. So
that is true, I guess. I mean, the Falcons are on a come up, right? Like they're on slightly. You can't deny that they've been, looking solid. I mean, what's going on, bro? How we feeling?
Carolina is wearing the all black uniforms tonight. I saw them. They look pretty.
That is pretty tough. That is tough. I do like that.
They just played 2 weeks ago? And it was a fucking barn burner. So be on the lookout for maybe another one tonight.
Maybe an under situation are we looking at on the books over here? Potentially. What's the number on there? We got an over-under number? I believe it was something of the 40s, right? Yeah, 41.5. So we feeling an under on there?
No.
I mean, that's
no.
Over?
Neither defense is
Thursday Night Football.
Good.
Yeah, that's true. Tis true. All right, so what's a bet you guys got locked in tonight on this football game that you're really liking right now?
We both have the same one, so.
I have a player prop.
Okay.
What I do like is DJ Moore over 4.5 receptions. You can get that at plus 108 on FanDuel. And DJ Moore went absolutely nuts against Atlanta 2 weeks ago. And I expect him to put some more damage in. Yes, Baker Mayfield's now the quarterback, which I don't agree with. They should have just rode with PJ Walker. Why did PJ Walker have such a short leash?
Yeah,
he has one bad game.
I think because he's PJ Walker.
Baker Mayfield in?
That is true. It is PJ Walker. It's
not to be that guy. I think the reason PJ Walker had that leash is because he's PJ Walker. I mean, he has nothing to back up. He has no success in his past, I guess. So.
But he played two really good games. Why are we putting bum-ass Baker Mayfield back in? What are we doing?
Baker Mayfield. It's just.
I think.
What do they see in Baker? It just doesn't make sense.
Everybody has this lore around Baker that he has some untapped potential or whatever. I don't see it, but
that boy's ass. That boy is hot.
Apparently, other teams see it. Sam Darnold, has he played at all this year? Is he still hurt? I mean.
He's seeing ghosts still. I mean, the guy, you're not expecting anything from Sam Darnold.
I don't expect anything from all three of them, but he's the only one they haven't tried. So.
Yeah, they're a tanking team. So, yeah, most third-string quarterbacks don't have a leash. That is true.
You make one bad play, and they're gonna try to sit you down. So.
Yeah, and considering he's barely he was barely an NFL quarterback. I mean,
he's an XFL quarterback, right?
Exactly. So it's like
they're playing good ball. That's all I know.
They
ran into
giving DJ Moore the ball a little bit more, so that was cool. That was definitely cool.
Shot last week, so I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Baker
tonight,
touchdown, so
I'm expecting them to see somewhat offense tonight. They're not going to give us, I don't think, a complete stinker. Like we were talking about, the over is definitely more appealing than the under. And with that being said, I'm going to be riding with the Panthers kicker tonight, and Eddie Pinheiro over 1.5 field goals plus money, plus 115 tonight. Get that on Borgata. Thank you to BetStamp for the plus money pick, because it's minus money. It's minus money on other, books. And I wouldn't have known that if I didn't check BetStamp and see, oh shit, Eddie Pinheiro plus money on Borgata. So, make sure if you're going to use BetStamp, use code MoSports. But I love Pinheiro tonight. I think they're going to be able to get in the red zone, but probably not put 6 in every time, right? It is the Panthers. So definitely not.
I like that. And, the other play that we've all been talking about, and I think everybody can agree on, is Atlanta minus 2.5 or Moneyline. It doesn't really matter. Moneyline is at minus 150. That's a lot of juice. So if you want a little bit more value, go with the spread here. I think they win by more than 3 points. It was a very close game last time, and I still think they covered. And that 3 at least. I think that Panthers team is worse with Baker Mayfield than with PJ Walker. So
I
think Atlanta's a good team.
Right now, BetStamp has PJ Walker still as the starting quarterback. So
they still have
Baker was.
On paper, PJ's
on BetStamp right now. I'm checking like player props, and Baker Mayfield isn't listed on here. It's PJ Walker. So
interesting.
Did I miss?
Well, I hope so. I hope so, because DJ Moore will definitely.
No, PJ Walker's starting now.
Huh?
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Wow.
I might take back that Atlanta bet now.
I'm still keeping it. I don't.
Yeah, Atlanta's just in such a better spot offensively.
Yeah, and they got Patterson back.
Cordell Patterson plus money touchdown tonight. By the way, I think
Yeah,
that's an inevitable one.
I
At
found a
plus
sneaky
102,
one
I
there.
definitely like that. The odds of that one.
I found a sneaky one. They had Kyle Pitts plus 280.
I saw him 290. So I mean,
Plus 290 now. He hasn't been getting many. They don't love to target him in the red zone, but I mean, eventually he's gonna get in the end zone. So.
PJ got benched for the Cincy game. That's it. Oof.
In the middle, and then Baker threw a touchdown to Terrence Marshall. So.
That is true. That is true. Terrence Marshall on a lot of waiver wires right now. Seeing a lot of movement.
I think he's on my team.
Is he?
I think I picked him up.
Yeah, a lot of fantasy injuries, man. It's down bad. Yeah, I'm struggling, man. It's rough out here.
Well, bye weeks are killing everybody too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Last week was the real true test of how good your fantasy team really is.
Yeah, I missed Saquon.
Bye week, and yeah, I went 4-0 actually in fantasy football this week, which is like very impressive.
Casual flex real quick.
That was a
casual flex.
Yeah.
I did it with scraps, which was even more impressive.
No, that's definitely that's a feels good type of win that rallies the troops. You know, everyone's on board now for a nice late season second half fantasy run over on the CMO Sports Fantasy team. But okay, anything else you guys like for this game, or that anything that catches your eye? I mean, I guess the one thing that was interesting me was how Drake London's going to get used tonight. He's kind of been underwhelming since his first 3-4 games in the NFL. So I don't know. Are we expecting anything from him tonight, or like Andy's saying, is it Kyle Pitts type of time?
That happens. That happens with young receivers. I think you just at the beginning of the year he was hot, nobody knew him, but I think now they've got some film on him. They know some of the things he likes to do. He'll get it back, but they've definitely been studying him a little more.
And it's funny, like I agree with Imain here. Like, the guy has 3 career touchdowns, like in all of his games played, but it's like for some reason it's like he's gonna score tonight. You know, like it's a weird feeling that like Thursday night on Prime, maybe Jeff Bezos slid him a quick like Prime subscription and he's gonna put one in the end zone. I don't know. You didn't hear it here first, but you heard it here first. So
I was about to say, yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Also, I have the bet stamp it pick of the week. We have won 2 in a row, thanks to betstamp.app. Make sure you go get that app. The best sports bet tracking app on the web right now. You can get the lines, movement. You can get the where the money's at. You can follow influencers and get their bets. You can subscribe to their bets on BetStamp. It's pretty dope. It's a pretty dope app, and I recommend it to anybody who really takes sports betting seriously across a bunch of different books. Also use code MOSports. The Stamp It pick of the week. We're going for 3 in a row. It's the Giants-Texans under 41. Giants-Texans under 41. Everybody sleeps on the Texans defense. The Texans defense is actually pretty good. People are asleep on it. The Giants defense is pretty good. Yeah, we lost Xavier McKinney, but other than McKinney, everybody's back and healthy.
I mean, Fabian Moreau is nasty. Like, as a rookie, he's taking
good,
over
man.
like that nickel spot, and he's definitely. I mean, he's right up there with Tariq Woolen in terms of like the second best corner coming out of this past draft, aside from Sauce Gardner. So,
yeah, Moreau has been excellent actually, and that Giants defense, you know, Ojulari's back, Leonard Williams is back, obviously. Everybody's healthy on that Giants defense except for McKinney. And I'm not really we're all upset that McKinney's gone, but
he's getting replaced by Julian Love, who is a defensive captain. So like it's not like the drop off, sure, like Xavier McKinney was expected to come in and be a captain of the defense, but the drop off from him to Julian Love isn't as drastic as like it's not gonna make like that big of a difference in the grand scheme of things. And ultimately I think he'll be back before the season's over. So
he'll be back in like 2 weeks, I bet. And we also picked up Landon Collins. About time.
They're seeing if he has any more gas in the tank.
There ain't no gas left in that tank.
Yeah,
we'll
shall
find
see. Out sooner than later.
Did you see the Packers made a big pickup yesterday?
I was gonna say, go Pack, go.
They will do anything to not pick up a receiver. They will pick up any player, no matter what you've done. Abrams, decent player, but like not a receiver, and that's.
Is he another distraction? Yeah. Abrams got cut earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's on the Packers now. No, he definitely replaces Darnell Savage. I think he's better than Darnell Savage when he's healthy. He's not been able to stay healthy. It's a good replacement for Savage, but like, I don't know. It's over.
What are you looking forward to here? You know,
unless they look, if they win this week, that would be a momentum shifter. I know they'd still be
after losing to the Lions,
but I mean,
like, come on,
they'd be 4-6, but at the same time, they still have games against Tennessee, who can't gain a yard apparently unless they're running the football.
Yeah.
And that's not where the Packers have gotten beat the last few weeks. So I don't know. No, it's over. But hell, every week if you win, you feel better. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, you guys want to shift over to some NBA conversation? I know it's a quick NBA slate tonight, so we may as well squeak these ones out real quick. Anything catching your eye in this first game of the night over here?
What's the first game?
First game, Dallas and Washington, 7 p.m.
No,
Nothing.
We talked about the point. I know.
Yeah.
No. I had the next game.
Okay, I had a Luka double-double, so that was really what I was interested in. I was on a Luka double-double. He let me down last night. It was really kind of underwhelming, and I expect him to come back. It's at plus 100 against Washington. I mean, their backcourt's just their defensive.
Yeah, we talked about it.
They're just lackluster all around, honestly, with that roster. So I'm just not expecting much on the defensive side. You look up and down that starting five, there isn't one guy that plays good individual defense. Like nobody. I mean, their best defender is who? Rui Hachimura? Like
I would say
like
Will Barton's a decent defending guard, but nothing that's
like all right.
Like if that's where we're selling me,
Luka Doncic double-double out of sorry.
Yeah.
Luka double-double and Dallas W. I like that too. Of course, that's a player performance W. You could probably get that for about plus 160, I would guess, maybe somewhere around there. But overall, yeah, Luka double-double. You can lock that one up tonight.
The Wizards
player performance is 152. So
the Wizards are 5-6, yet they're second in their division. That just shows you how bad the East is at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, but nobody cares about divisions.
Nobody in the NBA gives a crap about divisions, but
yeah,
I mean, they happen to be in the same division as the Pacers. So.
Yep. All right. What else? What else you guys looking at? Because game number 2 we got over here. It's involving the 76ers going up in Atlanta against the Hawks tonight. You guys like anything over there?
Yeah.
No. I got 2 for the same game, and
okay.
I have the Hawks -1. I think
Hawks -1. Okay.
We've talked about it. Injuries have taken over the Sixers. Obviously, they're not 100% healthy. Maxi's been better, obviously, but without Harden, they just have to figure out how to spread the ball around. But I really like this Hawks team. Every game they play, they're winning me over more and more. As much as I know you guys hate them, and I know you guys hate Trae Young, they're winning me over, and I never would say that. They look like a pretty solid duo.
It fits right in with all the Georgia stuff you got behind you. So I guess.
Big Ant-Man.
I mean, hey.
Big game tomorrow.
All I'm saying, actually, let me say this now on here. I think Anthony Edwards is going to become disgruntled with the Timberwolves way sooner. To be? Yeah, well, I think now he is. Yeah. And I think there's something brewing in Minnesota that we're going to hear about him potentially wanting out sooner than later. Sooner than later.
A move for the Knicks right there.
It could.
Are they bringing him home?
I don't know if you guys have seen, but he seems checked out.
Oh, he is checked out.
When a play, I don't know if you saw that tweet, but it was like when a play isn't set up, like, would you guess if this play was like for Anthony Edwards or not? And he literally, the ball wasn't in his hands. He stood there the entire time. So, I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily an attitude that Dolan would want, because they're kind of like picky.
I can tell you a team that would want him.
I would definitely take Anthony Edwards on the Knicks for any type of package that the Timberwolves are asking for.
I could tell you a team that will want Anthony Edwards. They play over there in Golden State. That team can make a deal with anybody right now. I'm just saying they have more assets than anybody. They would. The Knicks,
what would they need Anthony Edwards for?
I would ship Clay. I would ship Clay for Anthony Edwards. Would you not ship Clay for Anthony Edwards?
I mean,
get the younger shooting guard.
Do the Warriors actually do that?
Actually, if I'm the Warriors, no, I wouldn't.
I'm the Warriors. I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Nah.
Would the Warriors actually do that ethically?
What did you say? Ethically?
Would the Warriors do that ethically? Like, I don't feel like Bob Myers is the type to like turn on a homegrown guy, a splash brother who's giving you rings like I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. I think the players might be disgruntled, but you can't tell me Golden State fans wouldn't want him on their team. They would be fine in a week.
No.
I just don't think Golden State would do that. I don't think
bring him home to Atlanta. I'm not a Hawks fan, but that'd be pretty sick.
And I don't think that they're gonna. I think that they're committed to Cat more than him. Unfortunately,
that's the sick part.
And that's the problem. And that's why he's disgruntled, because Cat is actually a very hard player to be a teammate with. We've seen it with Jimmy Butler. Okay, but he fucking hated Cat because he was so soft and he demanded so much volume. That's the problem with Cat. He demands volume because he demands a big contract. And the only way he gets a big contract is with big volume. He wants all the shots. He wants this. He wants that. And I just don't understand why Cat is so – I feel like he's overrated. Like, he's not as good as what people say he is. Like,
no, it doesn't produce –
he hasn't been on a winning team yet.
It doesn't.
Well, the writing's on the wall there. I mean, they have 2 max slots up for 5 years, right? I think they're both on 5-year deals. They're not going to have the money to give them a max. I mean, they might be able to match a max deal, but they don't have the money to pay Anthony Edwards. The writing's on the wall there. He's not going to be there.
I can see him getting out of there sooner than
But also, I mean, who runs a 2-center team and thinks the guards are going to be happy?
That's another reason why he's disgruntled. He actually said a quote. He's like, they're too big down there. They can't mesh down there.
They're clogging that damn lane.
He only has 1 dunk this season. Why is that? Because everybody.
Yeah, and he dunks. He's a great dunker too. I think he could win the dunk contest with his eyes closed.
Probably.
So, great dunker.
Probably. All right, Hornets going up against the Heat tonight. What do you guys like in that game?
Oh, I have one.
You have one? All right.
I got the over. The over under actually surprised me. I thought it was a little low. 214.5. 2 teams that will
212.5 right now.
212. So it went down. Those 2 teams shoot more threes than you could imagine. I mean, you've got Hero, Strus. I think Duncan Robinson might get in the game. You've got Herter on the other side. They all love to shoot.
Herter is on the Kings. They're going up against the Hornets. So you got.
Oh my God, I got the name wrong. LaMelo. Fucking
Hayward?
Ball. No, I got LaMelo. No, they shoot a bunch of threes. That just feels like a game they hit the over on. I mean, teams that shoot threes.
Neither of those teams play defense, and the pace of that game is going to be out the ass. So I think I agree for those reasons, definitely.
Plus, Tyler Hero is going to drop 30. So.
Probably not, but just fuck that guy, dude. I can't stand Tyler Hero. He's not better than RJ Barrett. But all right, Blazers going up against the Pelicans in New Orleans at the Smoothie King Center. What are you guys liking over there?
All right, so I have 2 plays for that game. I have one, Josh Hart, over 0.5 3 points made at -142 on Caesars. Obviously, this is a juicy play, but Josh Hart, more times than not, will get that at least 1 3 off. He's an integral part of their system, and I think he'll turn it up. I also have Anthony Simons over 4.5 assists, -119 on Prize Picks. Anthony has just been an absolute dogs. I also like Anthony Simons plus 27.5, I want to say, points plus assists. I like both of those a lot tonight for Anthony.
Straight bucket getter.
And Lillard's out tonight. Lillard's out too.
Absolutely. You could book that one. And you could book the Simons 1.5 threes then in that case for sure.
Oh,
He's taking all of the shots tonight.
That contract's looking better and better.
Oh, yeah. That was an amazing
4 years, 95. That looks better and better, man.
Definitely. Vice, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you popping in.
Vice,
I definitely agree that some of these games are going to be under. But then again, like Hornets Heat, I agree with Andy in the sense that these are 2 not great teams that are just like, you ever see the meme, like 2 R-words fighting? Like, it's literally that. Geez. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's just 2 semi-okay, like just mediocre teams that are just in a race to like 130 each. Like, it's going to be something like that. I could definitely see it. So, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I definitely like in the Pelicans Blazers. Joval giving us a double-double tonight. I mean, -135. The Blazers are in the second half, the bottom half, of the NBA when it comes to rebounding. It really is just Nurkic down there. And, I mean, that's not really much competition when you have Zion Williamson and J-Val in the paint. So I have him snagging that. He got 7 rebounds in the first half the other night. And if we could see a start like that, I'm confident in Jonas Valanciunas and his slicked back, greasy hair.
Great guy.
Great guy. Fantastic
He's
guy.
for the brand. He's for the brand right there.
Nah, like Simo's got it going on, but Joval, like, he doesn't even tie it back. It's just natural. Like, it's just that.
That's beautiful.
Naturally pushed. He puts like chicken fat or something back there.
Oh, yeah.
And it's short too, so it only goes back so far before it just kind of flows out.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so stylish. Andy, I gotta ask. See, you're drinking a Prime over there.
You're damn right.
Are you in support of Logan's brother going up against Andrew Tate
Dude,
in this upcoming fight?
Are
we going to be hearing of some potential bets on this fight? Because
yes, if they do fight, I will 100% have picks on that. But I've been wanting Jake Paul to fight KSI, who is part owner of Prime. Won't do it, but for some reason he wants to fight Andrew Tate.
KSI can't fight.
But I know. But Jake Paul, for some reason, just doesn't want to fight KSI, knowing he would probably beat KSI's ass. I don't know why he doesn't just do it. I've wanted it for a while.
Because KSI is not going to fucking fall. That's why. But I feel like with Andrew Tate, I don't think Andrew Tate is going to fall either on purpose.
I don't think Andrew Tate's going to beat him, though. I'm being honest with you with that. He's a kickboxer. I don't think he's outboxing Jake Paul right now. Jake Paul is training really well. I know he's beat. You're giving me the same face. Yeah, he's beat some very obviously older people, but I think the way he's trained and everything, I think he's
fights, Andy.
I think he's a actual boxer now. I think he's a kid with a lot of money. I think he's a kid with a lot of money who's trained to be an actual boxer, and I think he's done it.
Unless he's
Andrew Tate,
a lot of money.
I've never seen Andrew Tate fight. I didn't know who Andrew Tate was until 6 months ago. Nobody.
Andrew Tate is a world champion kickboxer.
But I do, he's a kickboxer, so for sure he's a fighter. But like I said, I've only seen Jake Paul fight. So
look,
I would have loved to see him fight somebody actual fighting.
Andrew Tate has too much money and too much pride to take a fall. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That's why I didn't think either of them would take the fight. What do they have to gain? Not gonna get bigger.
Money. Yeah, they're gonna
be money,
that's
obviously.
A bagger.
But neither of them need it. That's the point. Like,
yes, they do.
They want it. I'll take it.
No. You guys are looking
I'm paying
at the
for
wrong
that
way.
What is you talking about, bro?
You're right.
I'm
You're right.
paying for that fight, bro.
For that fight, you could.
I'm watching that. I promise.
Everybody's gonna watch it. That's not my point. The reason. Does that say was a senator?
I thought Andrew Tate was a senator or No,
I don't know who he's thinking of.
Power, bro. You watching too much Power. I mean, it's not married. It's not. You know what I'm talking about? Rashawn Tate.
I know who he's talking about. Yes.
Watching too much Power. Funny. I mean.
No, I just think
Tate will fuck Jake Paul.
I was surprised that Jake Paul took that fight, but if he does take that fight, and it looks like they're going to, that's
because that's going to be his highest paying fight of all time. That's
where do you think they'll have it?
I don't know.
You think they'll have it in Vegas or in Romania?
I don't know where it will be. It might be
put it in MSG.
Put it in MSG. I'm there. Yeah.
I'm there. I'm definitely there.
Yeah.
All right. You guys got anything else you're liking for tonight?
Andrew Tate will beat the fuck out of Jake Paul. I'm telling you right now. That's what I like. Whatever Andrew Tate's money line is in that fight, I'm taking it.
Yeah, we're definitely team Tate.
I'd assume he'd be the favorite too.
Nah, he's not going to be the favorite.
You don't think he'd be the favorite? No, I think because we're American, because Americans, yeah.
He thinks he's going to take a fall. So.
That was surprising when I went on Twitter before and saw that, though. That made me very happy.
Andrew Tate's not taking a fall for nobody. The top G, he
top G, he's not messing around.
Both of these guys, if they lose,
dude, the top G
is their ass. That's the end of their run.
Their alpha status is gone.
Yeah. And it would be the end of fucking Jake Paul's run. Whoever loses their fucking all their momentum, loses everything. There's no way.
That's why I think it's so odd to take the fight.
Yeah.
Why would you end your momentum?
That's why
Andrew Tate's not
wants to do it. Because he knows he can win.
Pushes, yeah.
He's gonna put him down. Andrew Tate's gonna put him down. He's gonna put him down like Ole Yeller. That's what's gonna happen.
This has draw written all over it.
He's gonna put him down like fucking Lenny from Of Mice and Men.
He could also draw.
That could.
No, Le'Veon Bell would get his ass kicked by Jake Paul. Let's with ourselves.
Yeah, Jake Paul would beat Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
I'll see Le'Veon Bell and Nate Robinson maybe.
We're overrating Jake Paul too much. We all know these are fake fights. I don't give a fuck. Like, these are all fake fights. That Anderson Silva fight was so fucking fake. It made me want to throw up in my mouth. That was
nasty.
It was just, like, come on with this shit, bro. Like these niggas that believe Jake Paul is actually crazy good are the same people that believed in WWF when there was a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Still real to me. Still real to me. No,
wrestling was real. Think Jake Paul shit is real. Same shit, bro.
I agree. I don't know who the trainer is. I'm sure you guys probably know. He said he's average, which is a good compliment in boxing. Most fighters are average. I agree with that. I don't think he's amazing. I don't think he'd beat any of the top world champions of boxing, but I don't think he's a guy that needs a fake fight to win.
He does need a fake fight to win, because Logan Paul versus Mayweather was fake as fuck.
That went much longer than it actually.
That was such a fake fucking fight.
That was disgusting.
That was disgustingly fake. Woodley fight was disgustingly fake.
The first one was fake. I thought the second one he actually might have knocked him out because he hit him almost in the back of the head. So
Silva was
that one was
disgustingly fake.
Yeah.
Jake Paul is losing money. Jake Paul has been not losing money, but his tickets haven't been selling.
No, he needs a fight. That's why I said I thought the KSI fight was perfect for him.
He has to fight. He has no choice but to fight him straight up, Paul for Paul now. You know what I'm saying?
Why don't they just fight each other? Paul versus Paul would sell like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if brothers necessarily do that though.
No, Paul versus Tate is the biggest match he could possibly get. Everybody's
I think obviously, other than if he fought like Mayweather again, or I guess his brother fought Mayweather. So no, I think Andrew Tate that'd be a crazy fight. That'd be a big YouTube fight.
Yeah,
honestly.
I want to see KSI fight somebody. Just saying.
Honestly, if I talk about YouTubers fighting in boxing anymore and not actual legitimate professional fighters, I might throw up. So if you guys want to talk UFC or something, like Saturday or something, I'm with it. But as far as Jake Paul and that shit goes, fuck Jake Paul.
Hasbulla next time.
Yeah, we could talk about Hasbulla because that's the real champ right there. That's the GOAT. But all right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you all tuning in. I'm Maine Vice. Thanks for vibing with us. We will catch you guys Sunday for a little pregame action. And yeah, thank you all and see you Sunday.